Good morning. Let me first begin by thanking President Quigley, the Board of Trustees, the Alumni Office, and of course, the guests of honors, class of 2020. Today is all about you and this exciting new chapter of your lives which begins right now. I'm thrilled, honored, humbled to be back at Kirk. They say college are some of the best years of your life. And I can tell you, they're definitely up there. I have some great memories here, making lifelong friends, challenging myself academically, and starting my career from this very campus. Class of 2020, I'm so excited for you to begin your own journey. My wife kindly reminded me that I'm what's standing between you and the next 4 years of freedom. So I'll keep it short. Now let's introduce ourselves. Who's here originally from Massachusetts? Raise your hand. Who's here from New England? Raise your hands. Who's from other parts of the US? How many international students? Anybody from Puerto Rico? Great to meet you all. Let me share a little bit about myself. President Quigley was very kind enough to introduce me earlier and tell you that I'm the head of sales at UBS Private Bank in New York. I've been with this firm in various teams and positions for over 15 years. My career began with an internship over a summer break after my freshman year. But before any of that, I sat where you all sit today 19 years ago. And yes, I realize that means that none of you were born when I was sitting myself at my freshman convocation. Now, let me paint a little picture for you while making myself sound horrendously old. The year was 1997, the same year the world learned what Pokemon was. Titanic was the highest grossing movie of all times. Everyone would gather around a shared TV in a dorm to watch the most popular shows of the year, Friends and Seventh Heaven. My parents gave me a beeper, so I could reach at a moment's notice. I made my trip to Massachusetts with my parents from Puerto Rico, where my father was a police officer, and my mother was a secretary. And I grew up one house, a block away from the beach. I had never seen snow before. And it's so much here. Now, they don't put that in the brochure. The only other time I had been in Boston, we had no idea how cold springs can be. And we brought the only winter jackets we owned at the time. Are you imagining the worst case scenario? Yes. We were all wearing matching Yankees jackets. We got booed off the streets, kicked out of Cheers, and stopped by Boston PD before we realized that that's not how you really make friends in Red Sox nations. 19 years ago, I had never lived outside my island. I clearly did not understand how sports rivalries work. I had never even written a full essay in English. Yet I chose to move 1,700 miles away to come get my undergraduate education at Curry College. Why did I choose Curry? I imagine some of the same reasons may sound like yours. I wanted to move to a smaller school where my professors would be accessible and give me the individualized attention I'm proud to see, and even as the school has grown, expanded the majors offered. It still maintains a 10-to-1 student-faculty ratio, which is so rare and special today. I knew I wanted to study business and one day work at a multinational company. And Curry's management curriculum provided the building blocks I knew I needed to succeed. I already told you I had never written an essay in English. Curry's PAL program was another huge reason for my choosing this school. PAL is an internationally known program that provides students with the extra guidance and one-on-one time with faculty. English was not my first language, and I wanted a school where the faculty had the patience and dedication to help me succeed every step of the way. And boy, did I test their patience. I was sitting where you are now, and I promise you, I blinked and the 4 years were over. I was graduating, and I promise you it will feel the same way for you. Take some advice from a slightly older person who has sat in those chairs, so you can make the best of what Curry has to offer. Participate in campus activities. Curry has a great hockey team and even better women's lacrosse and soccer teams. If you don't have the hand-eye coordination to play, go to the games and cheer your teams on. There are clubs for every interest. I was part of the International Club and Investment Club. It doesn't matter what you do, get involved. These activities are great ways to meet new people and make Curry feel like home, which brings me to my next point. Become part of this community. Become a tutor. Work at the radio station. There are plenty of fun jobs on campus. One of my jobs on campus was to give tour to incoming students interested in coming to Curry. I love meeting them, getting them excited about the school, representing the school for future classes. I tutored, I was a group facilitator for management classes, I worked in the Office of Admissions, and was a resident assistant for my dean. It was a great way to meet people, get to know the faculty better, and a little cash in college goes a long way, especially for pizza. Take classes completely unrelated to your major just because you can. This is a college, a time for you to browse different subjects. Take classes just because you're interested in the topic, not because you're expected to make a career out of it. Some of my most fun classes here were foreign cinema, presentation skills, and fine arts. Mixing up your class schedule makes you a more well-rounded student and exposes you to new departments and professors outside your major. While we're talking about picking classes, it's okay if you don't know what to major in. Or if you change majors 1 or 2 times within a semester or maybe. Take classes in lots of things that interest you while you're on your journey to figuring out your career. Talk to your professors and department heads about your interests and goals. This is a time to think and explore, and it's never too late to change courses. Internships are a great way to apply your classwork to the real world. Start early. Take advantage of those winters and summer breaks to work at different places, try different skills. These internships will help you hone in on what you want for a career, or perhaps help you weed out what you don't want. And both of those things are equally important. Get to know your professors, faculty, and staff here. Make what Curry is. These are the people who will teach you, challenge you, mentor you, and even in special situations, drive you to the doctor if you're severely ill and help you catch up on schoolwork. True story from my roommate, I'm not making this up. But I wouldn't dare any of you to try this. The professors here are the beating heart of Curry. I'm still friends with several of them, and I can tell you it's a primary reason why when I was invited to speak to you today, I was so excited to do so. A lot has not changed since I was in college. The importance of internships, the amazing professors, but at the same time, a lot has changed about Curry, and you should make the most of it. The new Student Center is a beautiful centerpiece for your campus. There are new majors like mobile app development and youth offerings, which show you Curry's commitment to preparing you for the changing job landscape. The MBA program and other graduate offerings, so you can better further your education. Now, I know it's hard to even think about grad school on day 1 of your freshman year. But the point is that the school continues to grow, and you should make the most of everything it can offer to you. Lastly, look around you, right here, in the class of 2020. Could be a new lifelong best friend, your future spouse, or a classmate you start a business with. At the very least, you have a group of people you can call 20 years from now and say, remember when? I spent the last week calling all Curry friends, reminiscing stories we have about this place, many of which I cannot repeat in this room. But you should make your own memories of your own. I can tell you, you're looking all eager faces, and I promise I'm almost done. That I am so excited for you, and just slightly a little jealous of all the adventures that await for you in the next upcoming 4 years. For those of you new to the Boston area, new to New England, new to living and studying in the United States, this is the best place on earth to be a student. Do me a favor and get a huge group and go to a Red Sox game, or your first Red Sox game. Just make sure you leave your Yankees gear. And even if you haven't seen snow before, I'm excited for all of you, or if you haven't seen snow in campus for the first time, I'm really excited for all of you. Just a word of warning to my fellow Puerto Ricans, or anyone else from warm climates, don't do what I did and run outside and start playing in the snow in your boxers and socks. Take a moment and put a coat. And for everyone else, say hi to President Quickly. You'll find him easily. He's walking through the campus every day. Give him a high five for me. Class of 2020, thank you for letting me share this morning with you. You have an exciting period ahead of you, so let me get out of your way so you can get started. Best of luck.